State of Stratus webinar for November 2013. It's really hard to believe that the year is already 10 months over, just 2 more months to go, and we've wrapped up 2013. And it's been a very eventful year for me, especially with the things we've had going on in Stratus and development of our programming and things like that. It's exciting for me to see all that we've been able to accomplish so far. What I'm going to talk about today is I'm turning the value of a system. It's very important as we strive to gain success that we take into consideration the most direct course to get there. Oftentimes I see many people that try all kinds of different approaches. They're always doing different things, new plan every single week, striving to make something happen, and oftentimes they wonder why they can't get there. And I've really noticed that it's almost always because they are ignoring the value of the system. They're refusing to follow the system. They're trying to do it their own way, do their own thing, or not taking the time to really understand how the system works and why it works. And because they don't implement the system, they have difficulty gaining systematic success. And so I'm going to, as I go on today, I'm going to talk about the Stratus Success System. I'm going to talk about what real success is in Stratus, and hopefully it will be an eye-opening presentation for everybody here. You won't see many things that you haven't seen before, but maybe you'll see them in a different light as I try to present them as such. Now, one of the questions before I get into system that many people have had is how does the new rank system work? With Stratus 2.0, we've simplified many aspects of the Stratus compensation program, including the rank system. And it's really very, very simple. The rank system as it stands now goes like this. To become a starter, simply help one person get active in Stratus. That means when you have one person that pays their $10 micro franchise fee and purchases a product, that makes you a starter. To be a builder, you help 2 people do it. From here on out, to move up the ranks, all we have to do is help those 2 people reach the previous rank. So to become a director, I just need to help those same 2 people reach builder. Or help any 2 people in my team reach builder. To become a bronze executive, I just need to help those 2 people reach the rank previous, director. To be a silver, I help 2 people reach bronze. To be gold, I help 2 people reach silver, and so on. And as long as I'm helping my 2 people work with their 2 people who work with their 2 people, I'm working my way up the rank. So we no longer have to worry about what is my total team volume, what is my personal team volume. You don't have to worry about any of those sorts of things. Basically, all we need to do is help the 2 people, help 2 people get started, and then help them help 2 people get started, and we start moving along the system. Now, the beauty of helping two people get into business means that I don't have to be some kind of a big recruiter. In fact, most of you here know I don't want my partners to be big recruiters because I don't want them, because I prefer them to work closely with a couple of partners and help those partners duplicate to create a real solid, true organization. If I'm working closely with Brent Hansen and Scott Nichols, and I say, okay guys, your job now is to work closely with your two partners. And as we meet together and as we discuss our success, discuss our goals, the biggest goal is for us to work on our partnership, and then for them to work on their partnership with their two partners. If we stay focused like that, then the organization starts to build. And as it grows, when I have two partners and they have two partners and they have two partners, the compounding effect of the Stratus system takes place. Now, a diamond may only be making around $400. A double diamond may be only $1,000. But the compounding has begun if we will work closely with those two partners. And as we reach our way forward by building this 2x2 organization and always helping the newest people learn what it takes to generate partnership, to create partnerships, then we can gain a very amazing type of income. Now, above and beyond our partnerships, it's nice, of course, for us to promote products, sell products on the side, work on building the business side of what we're doing. But just based on our two partners who have two partners who have two partners, we can gain this compounding effect as if we're doubling a penny every day. In fact, it happens much faster than doubling a penny every day. So that's the ring system. Now, if I was to work with 4 partners, then the duplication happens quicker. I can be making tens of thousands of dollars as a double diamond and then be working even faster. But as you'll see, we place our focus on 2 partners because, number one, it's easier to work with 2 partners than it is to work with 4. It's easier to implement the system with 2 partners than it is with 4. And it makes it possible for us to continue moving forward if we focus on the simplicity of just 2 partners. Now, if you look in your Stratus Vault, you'll see that we have updated the vault now to where this little did you know now matches the rank system. So it shows currently, as of the 2nd day of November, that I've reached director in these 2 days. To be a bronze executive, I need to help 2 people become directors as well. So now I will work with Brent and Scott or people in their teams, all of you. And if I can help 2 people hit director on each of those teams, then I can work my way up to bronze. So that's now updated in the vault. I wanted you to know it's there. And if anybody in your team ever is wondering what they need to do next, well, work with your 2 partners to help them move forward. Now, as we get into the Stratus Success System, kind of the cornerstone of our success system is the Power Player program. The Power Player program also focuses on 2 partners. and helps us hit the ranks that I showed before. So if you look at what it takes to be a power player, first we have to be active ourselves, which means we pay a $10 franchise fee, do a $10 product sale, and attend 2 webinars. Everybody here has already attended 1 webinar, which means if you've paid a franchise fee and done a product sale or made a product purchase, that you're already 1 webinar from being active yourself. Then we work on being a power player by helping be active ourselves and help 2 partners be active. So a power player is at the very minimum a builder in the rank system, because they have 2 active partners that are engaged in the business of Stratus. To become a power leader, we just have to help our 2 partners become power players. So when we have 2 partners who have 2 partners and we're all active, then we're a power leader, and we have begun the process of working our way through the ranks. Now it's just a matter of helping the newest people that get started to become power players too. Now this is also in the vault. This little top of the Stratus vault has this power player tab, and when you click on it, it opens up a little power player module that shows you the activities that you can do to gain points. So after the webinar today, I hope that all of you will click on your power player button and add your attendance at the webinar today, and that will make you that much closer to power player. Now this is the first webinar of the month, which means we have nobody can be a power player today, but as of next Tuesday, when we have our next webinar, or Wednesday in the Philippines, then you can be a power player that quickly just by attending the 2 webinars and helping your 2 partners attend 2 webinars as well. So the go-getter presentations you can add here are presentations you do on your own outside of the webinars, and I typically do multiple presentations and meet with multiple people throughout the week. I include my partnership meetings in the go-getter presentations because I consider those meetings a big part of building my business, even if I'm not specifically presenting to somebody new. So the Power Player program is the beginning portion of being active, of applying the system of Stratus to start the compounding effect to reach the kind of income that we were showing you previously. One more webinar. If I was to, once I attend 1 webinar, then it will say to be a power player, you need to help 2 people become active, and so forth. And then the power player points, those build up to show us basically the strength of our team as we're working with them. Let's skip over this slide. Now the second part of the Power Player program, we haven't talked about this for a little while, is the 4-week plan. I find that the number one thing that most people skip to take part as, or to really be part of the system, or to really apply the system, is the 4-week plan. Because as I talk to people, I find that very few are doing their partnership meetings. Even those who have great partners that they're supposedly in business together, but they're not meeting together as partners. And so the 4-week plan is all about partnership meetings. We start our first week of every month doing stabilization. This is stabilization week. What do we do in stabilization? We work with our partners and team to reach last month's numbers. Literally, if we all do our own personal shopping in the first week of the month, we decide the products that we want, then we're already in business. We already have had some great success in that first week just from our personal use of Stratus products. We spend that first week reaching for Power Player. There's always at least two or three webinars in the first week of the month, which means that if myself and my 2 partners attend 2 of those webinars, and we have reached last month, we've been active by purchasing product for ourselves, I can be a Power Player in the first week of the month. Weeks 2 and 3 are where we build. So we finish stabilization week, then we get into build mode. What do we do during building? These 2 weeks are where we work with our partners to accomplish the goals that we set in our stabilization meeting. How do we help our partners accomplish the goals? How can we discuss our success? How can we discuss goals if we're not doing meetings and working together to make it happen? We work on generating customer sales outside of our personal use. So we introduce our products to other people. We let them know about what we have to offer. We show the value and the great prices that we have on some fantastic items. And as we focus on customer sales, we bring even more numbers and have immediate success with our teams. If we have our partners in place and they're working well, during that week 2 and 3, we may consider adding another partner into our team, backing one of our previous leaders with a new leader. As we work with new partners, we have to make a determination for ourselves if they are solid enough that we can now reach out to somebody new, or if they have decided that they're no longer wanting to apply the system themselves, and we need to find somebody new. And then week 4 is where we fine-tune. We do our last meeting of the month and talk about how can we wrap up the month strong. So let's close any last-minute sales that are out there. Let's make sure that we talk to those customers that were on the fence. Let's wrap up the month and set goals for next month so that when we hit week 1, we can start all over with stabilization, building, and fine-tuning. And so I think four partnership meetings a month, or 3 partnership meetings a month, or however you want to do it, but having those partnership meetings are vital to strengthening a partnership and actually having a business. I've heard people say over and over what they love about Stratus is that it's a real business. It's not like a typical MLM where you just sign people up, but then they're not doing business meetings. They're treating the real business, they're not treating their real business like it's a business at all. And so to really get into business, we don't just sign people up, we develop a partnership, and then we work the 4-week plan. We work on being a power player. We apply the agreement, the Stratus micro franchise agreement you see down here below. And if we do those things, then our partnerships are moving forward, our business is moving forward, and we're staying in business. We're not just signing up to see what happens. So you've all heard me say it many times before, that it's all about the participation. It's all about making sure that we participate in the system. We participate with the community. And as we do so, that's how we build the economy of Stratus. Now, the one piece of our system that we have never really focused on is what I am calling the introduction system, the introducing Stratus to somebody new. You've heard us say time and time again that Stratus has 3 simple steps. Become active yourself, basically pay your $10 franchise fee, purchase a product, and invite 2 people to do it too. But where I see many people getting stuck is how to invite people. And so where we have many of our associates who are not doing partnership meetings, many more that don't even have a partner yet, and often have a difficult time knowing how to introduce the Stratus system. Sometimes I've seen people just send new potential partners to our website, but the website is not there to convince people to join. I've seen people do many different approaches, trying to find a way to introduce people to Stratus, and then they find that they don't exactly know how to get people interested. And so for those who need more help with developing the partnerships, we've created this introductory CD presentation. These little CDs are about the size of a business card, and the way it works is we will make these CDs available as a singles or a 5-pack on the Stratus Mall. And all you need to do is give a CD to the top five people that you would like to be in business with. So as you sit down and make your list of your top 5 people that you would like to do something with from a business standpoint, or the top 5 people that you would like to get involved with Stratus, you simply hand them one of these CDs and say, I'd really love to get into business with you. Please take 3 minutes and watch this CD. Throw it in your computer and watch it. Once they have watched, at that same time, it's important to set a follow-up appointment. And so when you hand them the CD, say, please watch this, and then let's get back together tomorrow or the next day so we can talk about it. So tomorrow or the next day, whatever time you set up, you follow through. And you say, how did you like the CD? What What were your thoughts? What were your questions? Now, the CD is not meant to teach people all about Stratus. The CD is meant basically to give an introduction to the economic cause that we are pushing forward. And so when they watch that CD, they will not have any idea if they should join or not. Now is your opportunity to show them a secondary CD that gives more introduction to the whole Stratus program. Now you'll find that many of the people that you offer the CD to won't watch it at all. When you follow through with whatever time you said you would follow through, you'll find that many of them didn't take the time to pop it in their computer and watch it. And that's okay, because really what's more important is that you put something into their hands, a tool that gave you an opportunity to follow up, gave you an opportunity to show them the full introduction CD with you right there, so that you can then talk about it afterwards. And then, if one of those 5 people decides that they want to get in business with you too, then you teach them to duplicate. So this is the new aspect of our system, of the Stratus Success System, is this introduction to Stratus. All of the profits from these CDs are going to our Stratus associates, just like any other product on Stratus Mall. And basically, by following this introduction system, our goal is to find 2 people to get in business with, help them become a power player, help them work with them to implement the 4-week plan and do business meetings, do partnership meetings every week. And if we will introduce this Stratus in a better way, and then participate in the full system of Stratus, then we can help all of you and help ourselves to move forward. Everybody here can have 2 solid partners. If you will be the partner that you would like to find, then you will find the partners that you would like to have. So I want to thank you all for being here today. This is going to be something that will be available in Stratus Mall here in the next week or so. We were hoping to have it out today. Production got held up a little bit, but Brent Hansen has been working very hard on this CD presentation, and as soon as we have it available, then we will let you know. So thank you guys for being here today. There will be more on this as we go. Let's make November a fantastic week, a fantastic month. Make sure that you do your stabilization meeting this week. If you don't have partners, start to work on your building. Let people know about your favorite products. Find some customers. Let your top 5 people know that you would like to be in business with them, and offer them to be in business with you. Everybody have a great month, and we'll see you all again next week. Take care.